Hello friends, welcome to Combirla YouTube channel. My name is Karthik and in today's video I will be discussing about some hidden gems of the stock market. So basically I'll be discussing about shares of some good public sector companies. Public sector companies are basically government companies and shares of those companies which I consider as hidden gems in the stock market because these companies pay dividends every year more than what you earn as interest in the fixed deposits with the banks. So now let's dive into this video and see what are those companies. So friends, generally the safest mode of investment which we do is by putting our money into the fixed deposits with the banks. And generally if you see 1 year before or 1.5 years before, the rate of interest in fixed deposit was around 7.5% to 8.5%. But right now it has come down even further. It is somewhere around 5.5% to 6%. So if you put your money in fixed deposits, you will earn only returns of 6% per annum. But the shares of public sector companies, which I'm going to talk about in today's video, give more returns than these FDs which you put in the bank. And also these companies are very low risk and have very low risk as compared to other shares in the stock market because these are government companies and they will be continuously paying dividends every year also. So friends, not all the public sector companies are badly governed or poorly managed companies like Air India, BSNL or MTNL. Not all companies are like that. There are really some good government companies which are really doing good business. They're expanding, their business is growing good, their revenues and profits are increasing year on year. And these good performing, well-run companies are known as Maharatna and Navratna companies. Okay. And in today's video, I am going to talk about 8 of such companies and analyze these 8 companies. There are other companies also, which also I will tell in this video, but the analysis in this video is restricted to these 8 companies. Okay, and these companies are HPCL, Indian Oil Corporation, ONGC, Oil India Limited, then RECL, which is Rural Electrification Corporation Limited, then PFC, Power Finance Corporation, then we have NALCO, which is National Aluminium Corporation. Then we have NMDC, which is National Minerals Development Corporation. So now let's look into this chart and understand how these companies pay more dividends than fixed deposit rates. Friends, if you see this table, in this I have plotted all these 8 companies: Indian Oil, Oil India, RECL, HPCL, PFC, ONGC, NALCO and NMDC. And in this table, if you see from this DPS 2020 to 2021, this row till this DPS 2014-2015. In this, I have plotted the dividend declared by these companies per share for that particular financial year. So if you take Indian Oil, for 2021 they have declared 10.5, for 1920 4.25, then 9.25, 21, 19, 14, 6.60. So these are the dividends declared by the company for the last 7 years. And I have done this average DPS. DPS is dividend per share, but an average dividend which comes to 12.09. After that, I have found out this average dividend yield, which is basically dividend per share by market price. Market price is on 16th April. Okay, so 12.09 divided by 90.40, which comes to 13.37%. So dividend yield is nothing but a very simple formula. Say suppose you bought shares of one company at 100 rupees and in future it gives you a dividend of 5 rupees. Then your dividend yield is 5 divided by 100, 5%. Okay, it's a very simple formula. So if you see these companies, they are giving dividend yield of 13.37%. Like that, if you see Oil India 10.7, RECL close to almost 9%, HPCL 8.6, PFC 6.91, 6.13, 5.35, 4.78. So if you see all these companies, the first 6 companies till ONGC are paying you dividend percentage or dividend yield more than your fixed deposit interest rate, and NALCO and NMDC are also very close to that. So if you see, the dividend declared by this company is very much higher than your fixed deposit interest rates, and that is the reason why I am saying that these are the hidden gems in a stock market. Why do these companies pay dividend or I would say high dividend is because the government is a majority shareholder in these companies. Okay, and the government needs revenue to run the country and run the economy. And one of the sources of revenue for the government is the dividend from these companies. So as long as the government is a major shareholder in these companies will continue to pay high dividends. Unless there is a privatization, that time we don't know, but till the government is a majority shareholder, these companies will continue to pay high dividends. And it is not that just after 2014-15 they are paying high dividends. No, even before that, in 2010, 11, 12, 13, that time also these companies were paying high dividends. That is why I would call them as hidden gems. We just see this in this particular table. Say Indian Oil is giving around 13% return on dividends and market price is 90. Say after 6 months or 1 year, share price goes to 100 also, 10% increase. What is the return you get? Superb returns you will be getting, 13% plus 10% capital appreciation. So you get returns of around 23%. Oil India also from 118, say in 1 year price at least even goes to 130, 10%. So 10% capital appreciation, 10% dividend, 20% is the return which you get from these companies like this RECL, HPCL also. So the dividend which they give, the dividend percentage, dividend yield, if we add capital appreciation to that, the returns which we get are really huge, more than 15-16%. Where do you get so much returns? From the public sector companies only. And why the risk is very less? Because these are backed by government. And for funding the government, they will continue to pay more dividends. So dividends plus capital appreciation makes them, for the ideal category for hidden gems. Also, if you see this shares of these companies are somewhere around 100 rupees only. If you see Indian Oil is around 90 rupees, Oil India is 118, RECL is 126, except HPCL, all are around 100 rupees only. So they are not very highly cost. The cost price of the shares is not very high, like 500,000 rupees. Okay, their valuation is also very cheap. So because of all these combination of factors, which is high dividends, capital appreciation, and cheap market value right now, these factors make these companies into what I would call as hidden gems in the stock market. So like this, there are other companies also. For example, Balmer and Lorry and Power Trading Corporation, or you can say IRCON International, which is basically Indian Railways Construction International. So like this, there are other companies also. Few of them also are named. You can go and search in the Google and type Maharatna companies, Navaratna companies, and check which are the companies which are listed in stock exchange and which pay high dividends. So like that, these are the companies which I would say ideal for investing, for an alternate form of investing than fixed deposits, because these give really good returns and are very less risky in terms of other shares in the stock market. So I hope you understood why I call them as hidden gems in the stock market. Okay, you are also understood with the help of a table wherein I showed exact data from the market. So let me know in the comment section what you think about this video, whether you understood or not, and any other topics which you have in your mind for which you want me to make a video on that particular topic. And also, if you like this video, please do share it in your circles and support me by subscribing to this channel. See you all in the next video. Till then, thank you and namaste.